Hey guys, I'm Kelle and today we're going about the 5 biggest mistakes you can make when you grow your hair out. Mistake number 1. Shampooing your hair too often and using the wrong products. A common mistake that I see on almost all men that had short hair all through their life is just using shampoo too often and the wrong product. The problem with that is you strip the natural oils of your hair and that can get you in a lot of trouble. Depending on your hair type, you can get whether greasy hair too fast or with hair like mine, more thick and wavy, you can just get more dryness over time. I would recommend using shampoo and conditioner 1 to 3 times a week depending on your hair type and depending on the products you use. Me personally, I'm fine with 1 to maximum 2 times a week. I also would recommend you using natural shampoos without silicone, parabens and all that stuff that might hurt your hair. And make sure to use conditioner every time you use shampoo, that's really important. And then you should be fine to grow a big ass mane. Mistake number 2. Using too much heat on your hair too often without heat protection. With short hairstyles you can almost blow dry the shit out of your hair without getting any problems because a hair break isn't relevant for you if you get haircuts in a time period of 3 to 5 weeks. But when your hair gets longer and you avoid cutting it, you have to make sure to cause as less hair break as possible. And using too much heat on the hair will definitely damage it. With hair types like mine, it can maybe be the best to completely avoid the blow dryer because on my hair it only causes frizz and dryness and chaos. If you have slick and fine hair, it can maybe be a good opportunity for you to style your hair, but with thick and wavy hair, blow dryers often just, make a complete mess. And for the awkward stage, the blow dryer in combination with some products like pomade or something can really make a difference and can really help to push through this hard stage. So if you have to use it, make sure to take the lowest amount of heat possible on your blow dryer, and if it's possible for you, use heat protection before you start. Some hair oils and pre-stylers got heat protection inside, so that's always a handy combination. Mistake number 3. Cutting your hair too often. As simple and dumb as it sounds, but it's a big mistake. I don't say don't cut your hair while growing it out, but I say do it as less as possible. Some people on YouTube recommend to get trims every 5 or 6 weeks, but I cannot relate to that. I never got a full trim yet and I'm almost 16 months in growing. I only got a small trim at the back of my hair just to avoid a mule doing the awkward stage. I guess it was around 4 months growing or something. It's definitely a lot harder if you don't cut your hair, because it will look like shit in some stages of the process, but it will be the fastest way, and in the awkward stage, to be honest, we all just look like shit. If you're facing problems in the awkward stage, just let me know in the comments and I make sure to do a video with useful tips for the awkward stage. Not cutting will be the fastest way to your goal, but in some situations it might be good to cut it. For example, if you're facing problems like weird growth differences, if your sides grow much more than the top or something, then you might go to the barber and ask him for a setup cut just to let the hair grow relatively even. Also, if you face hair break, make sure to let the barber trim the very ends of your hair and only the very ends, just to let you continue growing with healthy hair. For me, after 16 months, there's no hair break at all. I don't know if it's my hair type, my genetics or the maintenance, but if you're facing the problems, make sure to do the right thing for your hair type. But for sure, my friends, just make a wise decision when it comes to cutting your hair and choose wisely if you do it or not. Mistake number 4. Hearing on other people's opinion. That's more a psychological thing, but it's really important for me to talk about that. I can tell you through my own experience, you will face a lot of bullshit, a lot of negative comments, and that almost every day. The thing is, the most people hate seeing you doing something out of the box, because they know deeply inside their mind they just never have the balls to do it themselves, or not even the dedication. And to feel better themselves, they want you to give up or just lower the worth of the things you are doing. But if you're growing your hair out, you grow your beard, or you do anything else not everybody is doing, you deserve mad respect and you're truly a badass. Just let the sheeps talk, because lions never listen to sheeps, and you're a lion with a big goal and mad dedication to hit it. And let me tell you one thing, while your hair is getting longer and it's looking cooler and you look different to other people, but in a good way, the negative comments will start to turn more and more into positive comments. So just power through. Mistake number 5. Not having a goal. That's something that really kicks in with mistake number 4. If you're not having a goal or any inspiration where you might want to go with your hair, it's really hard to power through the negative comments, the awkward stage, and anything you will face on the journey. Because it is hard to grow out your hair and you have to show a lot of discipline on your way. I would recommend you a realistic goal. Back when I started my journey, I just want to achieve the slick back look from Jax Teller from the show Sons of Anarchy from the last and 7th season. By the way, check out my Sons of Anarchy fan page on Instagram if you haven't already. It's the biggest at the moment and we are a nice community, so if you like the show, just check it out. But back to the point. I always liked his haircut, but with my hair getting longer and my waves and curls just taking over, it was harder and harder for me to put in this style for all day. It was really hard to make the hair stay back and straight because I have relatively thick and curly hair with a lot of volume. Yeah, and that's almost the opposite of Jack's hair because he has straight and fine hair. So after a long time with hours and hours in the bathroom, damaging my hair with the blow dryer, using too much gel or pomade, I just considered if it's maybe not the right way for me, and I realized that this is not my everyday style. At this point there really happened a change in my mind and I started looking for people that have the same hair type like me. For example, Jason Momoa. He almost got the same hair type like mine and I always liked his long and wavy hairstyles, so the new goal was set. I decided to go all out with my hair and I realized the journey will maybe be twice as long as I thought at the start, but it's no problem for me because I have a realistic goal that keeps me motivated and gives me the energy to power through. So make sure to tell me your hair goal in the comments so I can see everyone did set a goal. We're finished with all 5 mistakes. If you want to support me, just follow my journey on Instagram, what's more my main platform of content. And yeah, you can subscribe to the channel for free, hit the thumbs up button and leave some comments below. Then I make sure to give you some more content. And if the feedback is good, I maybe will do a part 2 of 5 biggest hair mistakes. So guys, stay tuned and see ya.